Yo, what is up, guys? It's WWE Asylum 16 here, coming at you guys with my Battleground predictions. I promised it yesterday that I was going to bring it to you today, and here it is. So, let's get started. So, the Battleground takes place this Sunday live on the WWE Network from, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to where it's from. But it's going to be awesome because we got the Ambrose versus Rollins versus Reigns main event with the Shield triple threat match we've been all waiting for years, ever since they debuted it. And it's finally happening. Surprised it's not happening at SummerSlam, but it's happening. So I'm really pumped for that. But anyway, let's talk about the rest of the match before we get into the real main event. So, Darren Young is going to be fighting The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. The only reason this match is taking place is because Darren Young won a Battle Royal on Raw, I think last week or a couple weeks back. And now he gets to fight Miz for the title at Battleground. However, I don't see Darren Young winning the match because, one, the Miz might end up cheating to win. Two, he might have Maurice distract Darren Young or Bob Backlund to win. And three, why would he even win in the first place? No offense. Why would he win in the first place just so he could take the IC title to Raw? Because if you guys didn't watch the draft, The Miz is on SmackDown, and then Darren Young is on Raw. So really, the only two titles that are on SmackDown are the WWE Championship held by Dean Ambrose and the Intercontinental Championship held by The Miz. However, on the other side of Raw, you got the Women's Champion Charlotte on there, you got the United States Champion Rusev on there, along with Lana, and you got the Tag Team Champions, The New Day, all together on Raw. So really, Raw has got the big advantage here. So, and plus they have the Cruiserweight division coming to Raw as well. So this could be the return of the Cruiserweight Championship coming back. We don't know. Hopefully it does, since they're bringing back all the Cruiserweights, and they're gonna be doing the Cruiserweight Classic exclusive on Raw. So that's gonna be awesome. But still, like, I'm excited for SmackDown as well, but the only way they're going to have SmackDown watchable again is if they bring back more titles, because all they have is 2 titles right now. And if Darren Young were to win the Intercontinental Championship on Sunday, which probably won't happen, but if he were to win the title on Sunday, it would impact SmackDown. It would drop the ratings for SmackDown, because Raw's got all these freaking titles, and the only title that'll be on there on SmackDown is the main title, the WWE Championship. Jeez, man. So, believe it or not, I'm pulling for The Miz here to win this match, because I think that he might end up cheating to win, whether it's distracting the referee, or distracting Bob Backlund, or even just doing something. But I think he's definitely going to cheat to win here. If not, he might win clean, but I don't see that happening. But The Miz is going to retain on Sunday, only because I don't want the IC title to go to Raw. So, yeah. So Miz is going to win the title. Miz is going to retain. And you could tell, once this match is over, it's not going to happen again, because they're on two separate brands. The Miz is on SmackDown, Darren Young's on Raw. However, they didn't mention this yet, but the WWE did mention that the Women's Champion Charlotte, the Tag Team Champions New Day, and the United States Champion Rusev, and just like pretty much the entire all the people that are champions in the WWE right now are going to be going on both shows. However, that's not confirmed yet, because Stephanie or Shane or Brian or Foley, they haven't mentioned any of that yet. But it's possible that could happen. So I'm going to go with The Miz here. Now, Rusev is going to be taking on Zack Ryder for the U.S. Championship. Another surprise, because last time Rusev fought Titus O'Neil and he lost twice, and Rusev won that feud. So that wasn't very long. So, yeah, Rusev facing Zack Ryder. I don't know how I feel about this. Zack Ryder made the challenge to Rusev, like, last week or so. and he challenged him for the United States Championship at Battleground. Rusev accepts the challenge by applying the accolade to Zack Ryder on Raw last week, and now the matchup is official. Like I said, with Miz and Darren Young, I don't see Rusev losing to Zack Ryder here. Now, I have nothing wrong with Zack Ryder. I mean, when he won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, that was awesome. He finally had his WrestleMania moment. It was unbelievable. I was so proud of him that day. But, however, I don't see this happening twice in the year where Zack Ryder wins the title. I'm shocked. I just don't see him winning the title. But, it would be awesome if he were to win the title. I just don't see it happening. So, I'm pulling for Rusev here. And I normally don't pull for the heels in the match, but I don't see it happening. So, yeah. And plus, I'm pretty sure these guys are on separate brands as well, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I know Rusev is on Raw, but I think Zack Ryder might be on SmackDown. However, I'm not too sure about that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Rusev here. He might do the same thing that Miz might do, where he might cheat to win, or he just might win clean because of Lana distracting Ryder or something. But I see Rusev winning here. Moving on, we got the WWE Tag Team Champions, the world longest Tag Team Champions, the New Day. That's right, they finally have surpassed Brian Kendrick and Paul London's 334-day title reign to become the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions in history. That is a milestone record that they just broke, and that is unbelievable. Huge congrats to the New Day. Always been a fan of them, always will. And I'm happy that they didn't split up when they got drafted. So, yeah, New Day's fighting the Wyatt family here, and this feud has been building on for weeks now. New Day started this entire thing when the Wyatts came back and New Day got involved, and then they all started talking trash about each other. And then, they just for weeks they just been mentioning that they want to kick each other's ass or something. Yeah. So last week the New Day fought the Wyatt family at their compound, and they just brawled it out over there. It was kind of similar to the Final Deletion match that happened, I think it was 2 weeks ago, between Jeff and Matt Hardy. Very, very similar to that. So that was kind of like the Final Deletion 2. So yeah, New Day's fighting the Wyatt family. However, it's not for the tag team titles. It seems like this feud is going to continue. Actually, no, it might not, because these guys are on separate brands. The Wyatt family is completely split up. The only person that's on Raw from the Wyatt family is Braun Strowman, and New Day is the entire New Day is on Raw. However, Braun Strowman's on Raw, Eric Rowan's on SmackDown, Bray Wyatt's on SmackDown. So this is probably going to be the only time we're going to be able to see this match. However, if the brand split didn't happen, then we would probably have a rematch at SummerSlam for the tag team titles. I don't know. I really don't know who to pull for here. I like both teams. It's just hard to choose here, because I love the New Day, and they've just been champions for almost a year now, which is crazy. And I really like the Wyatt family. They're going to be champions in the near future. I just don't know when. If I had to choose a team, I'm going to go with the Wyatt family. Simply because the New Day have been winning non-stop at pay-per-views, and they've just been on a winning streak, so I'm going to go with the Wyatts here. Nothing against the New Day. I just want the Wyatt family to win this time. If you didn't notice, I'm watching Grimm. If any of you watch Grimm's Toy Show, then yeah, here he is. I'm a huge fan of his. I was watching his draft reactions, and I wanted to pause and make my Battleground prediction, because I think he's uploading his videos today. But anyways, moving on. So yeah, New Day's fighting the Wyatt family. I'm gonna go with the Wyatt family here. If not, then I don't know. I don't really know if I see the New Day winning here, but it'll be awesome if they do. I'm going with the Wyatt family here. Becky Lynch is fighting Natalya. Like I said, this is another feud that's been building on for weeks now. Ever since Natalya turned her back on Becky Lynch and turned heel at Money in the Bank, beating the hell out of her after their match. It's been building on for weeks now with this feud, and just a few days ago on Raw, it was supposed to be Sasha and Becky taking on Dana and Charlotte, but it easily ended in disqualification when Natalya came out of nowhere and beat the hell out of Becky Lynch again. This is like the second time in a row she beat her up. But then Becky Lynch got revenge on SmackDown when she beat the hell out of Natalya, when Natalya was supposed to have a match against Alicia Fox. So yeah, Becky Lynch got revenge, Natalya got revenge. So now these two are like, they're kind of like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn right now, where they really want to just go at each other and just give each other everything they got and see who pulls off the win at the end. So I'm gonna go for Becky Lynch here. They're both on SmackDown, if you didn't know. So Becky Lynch and Natalya are both on SmackDown. Seems like this feud might continue after Battleground, but I don't know. I would love to see a feud between these two for if they end up bringing bringing a new women's championship to SmackDown, because they got the women's title on Raw. If they bring like a women's title to SmackDown, because you got all these freaking women that are drafted to SmackDown, including Alexa Bliss from NXT and Carmella from NXT, and Becky Lynch and Natalya. You just got a bunch of women that are on SmackDown, and it makes no sense. They're just going to be feuding each other without a title that's going to be on the line. So I could kind of see the WWE bringing back a new championship for the women's division on SmackDown. However, I don't know, because they would have to bring back maybe the classic World Tag Team Championships they used on SmackDown back in the day. They might bring back the World Heavyweight Championship for Raw if Dean Ambrose is champion on SmackDown. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna go for Becky Lynch here, because I'm not the biggest Natalya fan, and I'm not really a big fan of Becky Lynch either. But I could see why Becky Lynch should win this match, and I think she will. So I'm going with Lynch. Moving on, we have John Cena, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass taking on AJ Styles and the Club. Now, notice how I said AJ Styles and the Club, because AJ Styles is no longer with the Club as he's on SmackDown, and they're on Raw. However, this feud continue between Cena and Styles on SmackDown, since they're both on SmackDown. So the only reason why this matchup is happening is because they want to save the big rematch between Styles and Cena for SummerSlam. That's why they've been saving this match ever since Money in the Bank. So yeah, that's why Enzo and Cass got involved. So now this tag team match is happening at Battleground Sunday, 6-man tag team match. I really don't know. Like I said, there's just a lot of people. I don't know who should win in their matches for some reason. I'm going to have to go with John Cena, Enzo, and Cass to win this match, simply because AJ Styles won the previous matchup at Money in the Bank, but the Club got involved. So I'm going to go with Cena, Styles, and Cass. Cena, Amore, and Cass. Jesus. So Cena, Amore, and Cass I think are going to pick up the win here. It's going to be an awesome match, no doubt about it, but I think somehow they're going to get along and win the match. So Cena, Amore, and Cass for the win. Next up, we got Sasha Banks teaming up with a mystery partner of her choosing, taking on Dana Brooke and Charlotte. Another reason they're doing a tag team match is so they could save Sasha Banks and Charlotte for SummerSlam, because they're both on Raw. And we'll probably see Sasha end up taking the title at SummerSlam, which would be a big thing for her. It would really boost up her career. That would be awesome. So, I don't know. I talked about this yesterday in my SmackDown review, and I was thinking they might bring back Nikki Bella, just because she's been out of action for like almost a year now. But I don't know if I see that happening, because I think she said she's not confirmed. She hasn't been confirmed to return back to the ring yet. So I could kind of see NXT's Bayley coming out to the main roster finally, even though she wasn't even drafted. But maybe we could see Bayley team with Sasha. That would be awesome. I don't know. I really don't know here. I don't know. Let me know who you guys think should team with Sasha Banks at Battleground, because I have no idea right now. I'm like, my mind just has a blank right now. I don't know. So, who do I see win this match? Probably Sasha and her mystery partner, whoever it is. Now we move on to the two biggest matches up of the night. Two of the matches I'm looking forward to of the night. First up, we have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. These two have been going at it for weeks now. Not even weeks, like months. I can't even tell you how crazy this rivalry has been ever since it started. You know, it started like over a year ago back at NXT. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn just beating the living hell out of each other. People enjoying the hell out of it. And now it's happening again this Sunday at Battleground. It happened at Payback. Kevin Owens picked up the win. So now I'm going with Sami Zayn for the win. I love both guys. Big fan of theirs. I just see Sami Zayn winning this one just because Kevin Owens won the last match. It's obvious they didn't want to wait for Battleground because they just beat the living hell out of each other on Raw and SmackDown. Last week's Raw, they were just going at it everywhere, dude. It's crazy. So, yeah, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, it's probably gonna end up being the matchup of the night. If not, then probably the main event will. But these two matches are gonna be phenomenal, and I can't wait to see them. So I'm going with Sami Zayn here for the win, and it's probably gonna be the end of this rivalry as well. If not, it might continue because both of them are on Raw as well. But it's possible they might fight again at SummerSlam, even though Sami Zayn said this would be the end of the rivalry at Battleground. But I could probably see these guys fighting again at SummerSlam, and maybe the SummerSlam might be their last match in their feud. But we'll see. So I'm going to go with Sami Zayn here. Now we move on to the main event. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. Oh my God. I said this at the beginning of the video. I'm saying it again. We have been waiting for years, not even months, for years for this matchup to happen. Ever since The Shield debuted at 2012 at Survivor Series. We knew at some point these guys were going to split up and they would fight for the title in the near future. And it's happening this Sunday. I cannot wait for it. Oh my God, it's finally going to happen. A lot of people are shocked it's not happening at SummerSlam, but it's happening at Battleground, which means Battleground is a must-watch pay-per-view. You cannot miss this pay-per-view. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns. You cannot miss this. It's going to be the biggest pay-per-view of this year so far, even though Money in the Bank was pretty huge as well. Because Dean Ambrose won his first world title, and Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns clean for the title. But either way, this is going to be an awesome match, just like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will. This might have been the match of the night. If not, then probably Zayn and Owens will. But I cannot wait for this match. Now, we've seen Ambrose and Rollins go at it for weeks as well. They fought on Raw for the title, and then a screwy finish happened where both men's shoulders were down, so the rematch happened on SmackDown, and Ambrose beat Rollins clean for the title on SmackDown. Ambrose retained on SmackDown. Oh my God, you guys don't know how much I really want Ambrose to retain this Sunday. I don't know if I see it happening, but I really wanted to see it happen. If they don't have Ambrose win, it's probably gonna be Rollins winning the title back, just because it wouldn't make any sense for Roman Reigns to win the title again. After he just returned his first night from suspension. I just don't see Reigns winning the title on Sunday. I don't. It would be a huge disappointment if he does, because not hating on Reigns or anything, but I just find him as a boring champion. I really do. Ever since he started with the I'm not a bad guy, I'm not a good guy, I'm just the guy, and you can believe that. Ever since he started that ridiculous, cringe-worthy promo, I really haven't been taking Roman Reigns seriously as WWE champion. So I don't want to see him win the title back on Sunday. Plus, a lot of people will be pissed off if he were to win the title back, his first night back. So I don't want to see that happen. So it's either Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins here. I'm going for Ambrose just because he won the title of Money in the Bank, and I just don't see him losing the title that early unless they give him unless they bring back the World Heavyweight Championship and they bring that to SmackDown, make him the top champion of the brand, and then they make Rollins the top WWE champion of the brand. Or they might have it the other way around, where Ambrose retains this Sunday. Ambrose is the dominant champion of SmackDown, and Rollins is the dominant world champion of Raw. Who knows? It's either Ambrose or Rollins here. Definitely not Reigns. I don't see Reigns winning. I'm going with Ambrose. He beat Rollins clean on SmackDown, and I think he might end up pinning Roman Reigns this time around. If not, probably Rollins again. But like I said, this is going to be an awesome match. It's probably going to be a match we won't ever forget, and it's finally happened. I cannot wait. Thank you guys for watching my prediction video for Battleground. Like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, favorite it, I don't care what you do. And I will see you guys soon with another video, and you will see my review for Battleground coming up on Monday, probably on Monday. So I will see you guys then. Take care. Ambrose for the win. I cannot wait.